Brought to you by Moultrie Mobile. Also by Growing Deer.
Deer season's closed or winding down in most states. Don't make this trail camera mistake. Keep those trail cameras, those Moultrie Mobiles, out in the woods and working for you. There's still a lot of great information that you can gain using trail cameras this time of year. Number one, I'm looking for bucks that have survived the hunting season and are going into winter. Those are the bucks that I'm taking inventory on and looking at. These bucks survived. They may be on the hit list next year and I'll be looking out for them. Another thing I'm looking for, I'm using the trail cameras to evaluate our herd health. Looking at does and bucks, looking to see how their body weights are doing, how many deer are coming in and feeding on food plots. You know, do we have too many does now that season's ended? Acorns are getting cleaned up and they're starting to come into food plots. Taking notes, you know, maybe we need to up our doe harvest next year based on the amount of deer we're seeing during the late season, late winter. This can be a stressful period for deer. So making sure we have enough food for the number of mouths that are in the area. So make notes of how many deer you're seeing and their body condition. Ideally, we want those bucks and does coming into this season to be as healthy as possible. So, you know, maybe we're not quite there this year, and next year we need to plan our harvest accordingly so we can kind of start working our way up, increasing those body weights on bucks and does during the stressful period. Maybe you're starting to think about turkeys. Just saw a cool Moultrie Mobile video of a turkey going up to roost, and that was a great reminder of starting to scout for turkeys and using those Moultries to kind of get an idea of the number of turkeys in the area. Both Jakes, Toms, do we have a large hen group together that's going to disperse? Do we have a lot of numbers around? Starting to take inventory of our turkey numbers. Talking about turkeys, we want to make sure we're doing our part to help those turkey numbers. We're setting a lot of traps out right now. We can trap here in Missouri, and if you can trap where you hunt, help those turkeys out. Start using those trail cameras to locate those travel corridors where nest predators like raccoons and possums, or maybe those fawn nabbers and nest raiders like coyotes are traveling, and use those trail cameras to ID those travel corridors and get some traps out. Start trapping, help reduce those predator numbers, and help later on this spring those turkey numbers thrive. Don't make the mistake of pulling your trail cameras out of the woods quite yet. There's still a lot of information you can gain about your herd health, plan for your future hunting next fall, your harvest goals, and start planning to help those turkey populations and have a successful spring turkey season. I hope you're able to get outside and maybe move some trail cameras around and start gathering some great information. But whatever you're doing, make sure you're enjoying creation.